What is up, everyone? Volathis here, and I have a little unboxing for you guys. Another collector's edition. I guess I didn't hold that up high enough. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2. For those of you who don't know, I've actually been quite a fan of Dragon Ball Z series. Pretty much one of the most notable animes I grew up with. And I've actually played Xenoverse before. I actually played the first one. I played it a little bit. So I played Xenoverse 1. I've actually already started playing this. I got the collector's edition mainly because I already got it on PC. Unfortunately, they didn't have a collector's edition for PC. They just had it for the consoles. So without further ado here, a big box. So we have here, it's the steel case box for it. And there is the music for it. And we can see Bardock, and I'm guessing which is the time traveler. Nice steel case though. And then the game itself, unopened and everything. So let's see here. And then I think we have there's something else in here. There we go. So we have the time. This may not be the way I'm supposed to get this out of the box. That's how I got it. The Time Patroller's Guide has various characters like Turtles, Lord Slug. Oh, this is just the cover for it. And then apparently it has, looks to be a little bit of a manga in here. And apparently a depiction of Goku if he was modified to be, I guess, like a robot. Actually, the manga takes up quite a bit. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Preparing for it. Map of the town, battles. And of course, next we have the main reason I even considered getting this box. I didn't realize the Goku statue. So give me 1 second to get this massive thing out of here. Okay. Here we have Super Saiyan Son Goku. And I actually figured out what this is supposed to be for. So this should attach, hopefully, to one of the legs. I think. Like the grooves in it, if you can see that, look like they're designed for one of the legs. So I think if I set one of these on the legs, Goku should be able to stand. I mean, it can stand on its own. Let me see if I can pull him up. See, he's standing on his own pretty well. But I'm guessing that this can be added on for a little bit more support. It's not a bad collector's edition in terms of, like, most collector's editions I find today are more, usually contain at least, you know, like a big figurine, some art maybe, or music. This one has music, or all of them. Usually I find the more stuff in a collector's edition, the smaller some things are. This is actually probably one of my biggest statue-like items I have yet. I mean, he's almost as big as my arm here. Like, it's pretty impressive. I'm actually quite glad on that, because if it wasn't for the size of this statue, I don't think it would be really that worth it for a collector's edition. Most of them are pretty expensive, sometimes even overpriced, but the fact that you get a statue this big, I actually think it's not a bad deal on that. Definitely let me know in the comments down below if you were getting a game like this, would you buy it, or do you think maybe they should have supplied a little bit more? I have been playing Xenoverse. I've actually beaten the story. In fact, this week I think I beat Beerus as my trainer. So I have most of the techniques. I went with a human for the key blast and all that. There's some things I don't like about the new game, some that I do. A lot of it's dealing with, well, I thought they said there was going to be more characters. I think they also took characters out that were in Xenoverse. Another strange thing is that the Dragon Ball Super armor, I believe the 4-star armor, when it transfers to Xenoverse 2, it actually changes its stats. And a lot of the big complaint is the mounts are pretty much useless. Like, once you learn to fly, you're not going to touch those mounts again. I don't think I've beaten it. I'm pretty far in the story. I haven't really streamed it. I've just kind of been playing on my own accord. Maybe I'll stream it here soon, if you guys would be interested in something like that. And I'll probably make some more characters to play. The Xenoverse isn't bad. Probably my favorite series, I believe, is Budokai Tenkaichi, which is usually the favorite for most people. Xenoverse definitely comes, though, in a hard second. This is one of the ones where I can make my own character, so that is some bonus there. In the Budokai Xenoverse, you know, they have their drawbacks on these Dragon Ball Z games, but Xenoverse is pretty good, and I enjoy it, so I definitely got the second one. So yeah, so let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this collector's edition? Do you guys play Xenoverse? If you do, what character do you roll? Like I said, my main character is a female human because of Ki. And then I almost feel like you have to make a Saiyan, unless you're one of the rare people that don't like Saiyans at all. And then I think I'm going to make a Frieza. I've heard people don't like the Majin Buu because the transformation is just a color change. I've never really liked the Majin race, though. So, and of course, subscribe to my channel, more videos to come, and it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.